see it.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is Tiffany with episode 8 of Small Biz Highlight. I would like to welcome you. If you are joining us for the very first time, please take the time to like, share, do one of those party thingies, watch parties, do anything to help get the word out for this small biz owner as we learn about her, what exactly she does, and how you can totally benefit from this, believe me. Little tidbits here. I already told you about liking, sharing, whatnot. Please comment below and let us know if you're here watching us live. If you're here watching us on replay, let us know also. Would love to see who came back and watched us. Um, but I always like to start out the show just first saying, hello, Satin Monroe. I am so happy to have you here. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me and
Thank
agreeing
you
to
for the
do this.
opportunity.
You are the first person that I'm actually doing an interview that is not in PA. You are coming to us from Washington, D.C., so that is great. Love the opportunity to grow and expand this um, opportunity out to anybody who has a small business, not just anybody who's nearby in my area. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank
So
you.
let's first just find out who you are. Tell us a
Um,
little bit about yourself, where you're from, what,
yeah.
family, the whole 9 yards.
Yes. Well, Satin's my real name. My name was inspired. I was like a big Marilyn Monroe's fan growing up. So I just got the name like Satin Monroe, and I kind of stuck. It was a little bit like I like the name, so it just kind of stuck with me for over the years. I am from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I moved to Maryland at the age of 21, so almost 10 years. I've been down there. I am in Harrisburg a lot because it's 2 hours, and all my siblings are here. So I'm
Okay.
here quite a lot.
Oh, so
And I
then
have
you're technically kind of local still.
yeah. I still represent for Harrisburg, no doubt. I definitely still represent. That's my hometown. So
Oh, that's great. I didn't even know that. See? So that's
yeah.
awesome. Oh my goodness. And you have a little girl, right?
Yes. Jolie, she is 4. She's a
Oh,
blessing. So
is
she's
she
what
just
got
as
me
much?
back into sewing. So
Oh, I was
yeah.
gonna say, is she just as much into all this as you are?
Well, she tries. She sometimes she wants to help, but she has her own business as well. Accessories, clothing, Jolie Survey Kids Geek.
Oh
So
my goodness, starting young. I love it.
yes.
Good for her.
Thank you.
Wow. All right. So I kind of hinted at what it is you actually do, but I haven't come out and actually said it. So, Satin Monroe is is with Satin Monroe Design Studios. She
Yeah.
is a dress designer, but you also do like suits and stuff, right?
Yeah. So like I dibble and dabble, but more so I'm rebranding. So I'll be strictly doing like formal wear,
Okay.
bridal. Bridal is really what I that's my main goal. So bridal, prom, like special occasions. I'll do like birthday gown, like dresses, things like that. But that's pretty much where I want to stick to.
Wow, that's so great. And how long have you been doing this?
I got into it in high school. And then from high school, I went to fashion school for just a year. Didn't work well. It didn't work out. We were like in a recession at that time. So I had to like actually get a job. And then I kind of pushed that on the back burner. But once I had my daughter in 2016, I fell in love with it again. So from
Oh,
there,
that's
it's been history. I've
awesome.
been just completely working and just mastering my craft. And so,
Oh, that's so great. I love how, even though you couldn't go for it from the get-go, you finally got back to it, something that you love, because
yes,
it's always important, right?
yes, it is.
Oh,
It
goodness. All
is.
right, so, but it's only you. It's not like you have a, it's not like you have an assembly line of people helping you make these
No,
dresses. It is
I do
just
not.
you.
I do not. But I have two wonderful. I call them my big sisters. That we met by chance. Kia Wilson, Pieces of Me Design, that's what she goes by, and Jaylene Crawley. Though, listen, we help each other through it. Like I'd probably be lost without them. So yes, that I am thankful in a sense, because if we run into anything, we all call each other. So yes, that's my
Oh, that is
support.
so sweet. I think I would go crazy if I was doing all these dresses. Wait till you see these
Yeah.
pictures, because I have
Yes.
pictures. Just these dresses are amazing. I
Thank you.
But they're so intricate and so much detail. Like, how long does it take you to make one dress?
It really
I know it's
depends
gonna
on the.
differentiate depending what fabric and
Yes.
all that, but about how long does it take you to make one?
Basic gown, couple hours. More intricate gown, couple days. Nothing really longer than like a week. Now that's if like, well, right now I work full time, so it's like I work, I come home, and I'll sew. So it kind of holds up the process. But I just actually got my own sewing studio. So I'll be sewing full time soon, and I'll be relocating to North Carolina. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm in the process of getting that together.
Oh, that's so amazing that so many great things are happening
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank
Like, I can
you.
tell how much you love this because you can't stop smiling. Like, it's just beaming from
I
you.
always smile. Yes.
That's always important. Well, I promised pictures, so I'm going to sneak pictures while we keep talking
Yes.
here. Let's see if this works. Hold on.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I think this is one of the first dresses when I first friended you a
Yes.
while back. I think this is one of the first dresses that I saw on your page, and I was just like, wait, she did that by herself? Like that gave me a headache thinking about, because my grandmother sews, and
Oh yes.
I'll fix a hole here and there. And I somehow passed class in middle school where I, made my own vest or something, I think they used to
Right.
in sewing
Right.
class. But beyond
Right.
that, I could not even I the armhole would be down where the thigh is. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
It takes
So
practice. It takes
it's
practice. It's definitely like a
beautiful.
dying trade. Whereas when my aunt and them and my mom, growing up, my grandma's era, like everybody sewed. Now it's like not too many people sew, and it's really not hard. It's just like being consistent. So
Wow. And this one was a dress that was made for prom or something?
this was prom. This was actually a dress that I made. It was an original design, and I had a pop up shop. And she came by and brought the gown. So I'm really like more leaning towards this year with prom. It's going to be very different. I'm not going to do too much customs. I'm going to sell my original designs,
Okay.
and we'll go from there. I'll probably do a small amount of customs if it's challenging, like, because I'm getting to running into like the easier gowns, and like for me to grow, I need to continue to be at a challenge.
Oh,
So
absolutely. Oh
yes.
my goodness. Now I'm gonna switch the picture here, see if this works. This one, this
Yes.
is wow. Like, it barely looks like you have any fabric that's being used here. So how does it
Right.
even function as a dress is beyond me. But it's so beautiful, and it's like two pieces, or like it's one
No, it's
piece
actually
front,
one. It's one piece with the back cut out, and then it's like
the
all
back's
lined and
cut out. I
sewn.
see that.
Yes, yes,
Wow. And you
yes,
could tell she's loving it because she just has
yes,
that look like, yes, I know I'm killing this.
yes, yep.
This is such a
I
beautiful
had
look.
fun creating that. She just basically like picked the fabric and gave me the fabric, and then she let me kind of do my thing when we had a consultation, and I was thankful because I feel like when I'm in control, I like those are my best designs.
Do most of your
So,
clients like will bring you the fabric that they want, or do
so no,
sometimes
she
they
didn't bring.
say satin, you figure it out?
Yeah, well, they give me inspiration pictures. I actually go to New York like around prom time. I go once a month. They know me up there. They're my buddies. I go once a month. Me and my soul sisters, we go once a month, and it's an all day thing. I'm talking about feet hurting, like a bunch of fabric stores, and they'll give me inspirations of like their fabric. And I actually found the exact fabric that she wanted, and then the design. She was like, I was like, I sketched it live at consultation, and we agreed upon it. And after that, the rest was history.
Wow. This is And the fabric just came like that, right? Like where it's like partially
Yeah.
see-through.
Yeah, well, no,
That
that's I actually lined
it's
it.
like
I
lace
lined it.
almost.
It's not see through. Well, the fabric itself is see through, but I lined it with like a nude fabric, so it's not see through, but it gives you that illusion.
Oh yeah, I see it when she has it on underneath.
Yes.
It's just so pretty.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Let's see another one because I'm so obsessed with your dress. This
That
one.
was last year. Yes, I had fun creating that gown.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes,
This one looks like she needs to be like with diamonds all behind her or like some big chandelier in the background or
yes,
something.
yes. And she was so fun to
Wow.
work with. Her personality was so amazing. That's what I like about my clients. Like our rapport is just, if it's amazing, the whole experience is going to be seamless. And I haven't run into any clients that's like, crazy or anything, or I'm uncomfortable with everyone. That's why I do the initial consultation and we meet with each other. And then I'm building an experience for you. So our experience needs to be the best that it can be. We need to, so that's how, once we build that rapport, then everything else is magic from there, because I'm intrigued, I'm happy to work with you and make your day as best as possible. So
Wow. Yeah, she looked like she was just in heaven. She has that look
yes.
like, yes, nobody can touch me tonight. Just sparkling. I love
Yeah.
it. This one, I guess, was recently because she has a face mask on.
Yes. Literally, she let me. When I met with her, she had like a whole nother design. I was like, "Come on, let me design you something." So we actually had a different color fabric choice. But when I went
Okay.
to New York, I couldn't find any that I like. I'm very particular about the fabric. So although they may give me an inspiration look, I do have the final say so, because it's still my brand. I like, sometimes they can't see what I can see. So she completely trusts me. We found the fabric, and I was like, okay. And now once I created the gown, I was like, this is like my favorite gown. That was my favorite gown that I made.
It's so pretty. It has to be so hard to cut the fabric so like all the lines align the way you
Yes.
want it to. That has to take
Yes.
so much time.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I don't even know how to handle myself right now. Look, this one,
I love that one. I mean,
oh
I
my
love all
goodness.
my babies. Those are my babies. My gowns are my babies. So I love
I
them
don't
all.
blame you. No, I would call them my babies too. This one, wow. Wow,
Yeah.
nobody can miss her. She'll walk in the room and the beauty of the
Absolutely.
gown won't blow them away, but the color
Yeah.
is so beautiful. It's not something you see very often. So I
Yeah.
that's what I think I love about it the most. Oh my
Me too.
goodness. Oh man, let's see what else we got here. Oh,
I love that one too.
wow. I love how it's like skin tight. I
Yes.
sometimes when I see people that get dresses done by like yeah, their own stylist or whatever, that sometimes it's not fitting right or it's a little loose still or whatever. I
Right.
love your dresses fit the women the way they're
Yes.
supposed to. That has
Yes.
to take a lot of work, but
Yes.
I'm in awe of that. That's so much attention to detail. That's how you can tell how much you love what you do when
Thank
something
you.
like that is what comes out of it. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just love. I can go through your pictures all day. This one I stole extra pictures from your Facebook
Oh
because
yes. I forgot
because
to.
I needed everybody to see the detail work in this one. Like
It
the
was a lot of detail. My sister
you did
actually helped
all
me with
that
that.
beading in the jacket and
So
everything,
no,
or no?
there's so no, you buy, there's like pieces that you buy, and I broke down the
Okay.
pieces and made a design. And no, I'm not there yet on the beading part. That's a lot of work. But everything's hand stitched, so it is very time consuming. And like a lot of the major designers, when they have beading, they normally get someone to make the beading for them, and then they'll apply it, or they'll have a team, and it's like 20 people on each side of a gown beading, like your higher end couture brands. But yeah, it was a lot of work to do the dress and definitely the suit. So
Wow. Yeah, so I was gonna say this is definitely a suit that you did though, right?
Yeah. Well, no, the suit. I'm not into men's suits yet.
Oh,
His mother gave me a suit and I customized it.
oh,
So
okay.
I am hoping to practice on men's suits. But the men's body is a little bit different than the females. And now that I'll have the
Oh,
time, I
absolutely.
definitely want to get into focusing and, making more tailored custom men's stuff. Not saying that I can, but one, I don't have a male model to practice on all the time. So my brothers are in a whole nother state. But I get so many requests from men. I'm like, listen, at the most, I can customize something for you. But that's what I want to be, like a full house, because doing bridal, I'm trying to do the tux, your groomsmen, like I'm trying to be the full
Yes.
one-stop shop. So
One-stop
that is my
shop. I
goal.
love that. That's gonna be a
Yes.
lot of work, but you make it seem like it wouldn't even bother you because it would just
No.
it's what you want to do full time. I'm taking it.
Yes. Yes.
This one
This was my favorite. That's my
I
favorite.
love the black and gold. I love the
Yes.
black and
Thank
gold,
you.
especially with her skin color. It complements her so well.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, oh, and this one's the first bridal gown you
This
did,
is my
right?
first bridal gown. I actually made her a whole nother gown. So with bridal, the process is a little bit more intense with me, and my client, because at the time, when you're getting a bridal gown, you want to see it versus prom. I can make the gown and we do fittings, but bridal, that's more like that's definitely a special occasion. So
Oh,
most times the
absolutely.
brides, they want to see their gowns before you even, or they want to be involved in the process as much as possible. So I actually make like a mock gown first out of like this fabric called muslin. So you get to see it. We get to make all changes on that gown. So I had been working on that, and then COVID came and
Oh,
ruined the
goodness.
plans. So she literally sent me a picture. I swear, I almost got as close to the picture as I could. We had a fitting. I mailed her dress at first to do it, and then like as COVID started to lessen, well, I wouldn't even say, because their cases are still soaring, but as it started to, like, we got a little bit out of the out of being paranoid. At least I did. We had a fitting, so. And she had a small ceremony this past weekend, and I actually like working with her because I love classic styles.
Oh,
So
yeah. Simple, and she
yes,
looks like very
yes,
elegant, classy. Like,
yes,
oh, I
yes,
love it. I love it. And
yes.
you can tell she loves it too. I think
She
she's trying to
does.
take
She
a
was
picture with
messaging.
somebody from far away, huh? Someone who
Yes,
couldn't come to the wedding, I guess. Oh,
yes,
oh, you
yes,
could tell she just loves it. And she looks so like comfortable, but just
yeah,
elegant. I love
yeah.
it. Did she have like a
And she
long,
was so
long
amazing.
train or anything?
No, she didn't have a train. She didn't have a train. I think that's just behind the draping that she's like where she's
Oh,
standing at.
okay. Yeah. I thought maybe they hung it up or something just to have it in the
No,
background.
I love long trains though, or like long veils. So
Oh, goodness.
soon
Yeah.
though, soon I'll be working on my plans for like at the end of the summer is to be working on like a bridal collection. That's what I really want to get into bridal, like, because it kind of challenges me, like, and I'm talking about building like your corset. The only thing you need to do is have a pair of undergarments, and that's it. Like building the bra, building you don't have to get shapewear. That's my goal. And so the black dress, kind of, I put bra cups in it. I put boning. Like, I was really proud. The inside of that dress was so beautiful. So I'm just always
Wow.
challenging
Okay.
myself. So yes.
Oh my goodness. Now, I know it differs between the types of dresses, the style, or whatever, but how much do you typically charge for a dress, I guess?
So anything custom starts at $250. That does include the fabric, and then goes up. Prom gowns start at 650, but most of them start around like 850 because of the fabric and
Mhm.
things of that sort. Bridal starts at 1,000. And just depending what you want, it goes up.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know you said you only have Instagram. I have
Yes.
I have your little Instagram. Look at here. Find her on
Yeah.
Instagram. Yes.
Yeah.
How
I
else
will be
can people
having a
get in touch
website
with
soon.
you? I guess people can still reach out to you on Facebook if they want to like get
Absolutely.
more
Facebook on my personal
information.
page. Yes. I
Great.
try to respond back as soon as possible, as much as I can. given my schedule. So
How much time in advance do you usually ask for special events or whatever if they're asking you to make a dress?
like a birthday type garment, special occasion, something like that, like 4 weeks, because I need to find fabric, order fabric. Prom, I'm like, this year I was blessed. I was booked up less than 30 days and I had so many gowns. But a lot of people dropped out due to COVID. So I'm good for next year. I got a couple sample gowns. But prom, I like to get you in because I like to get stuff done. Normally October I start, so most people are, I'll open my window, and prom's kind of like first come first serve. Once I get my max amount of girls,
Wow.
then you know I like to do prom. I mean, prom I wouldn't even give a time frame. I'm just saying like around starting at October, that's when I'll start accepting bridal 6 months at least, because I do fittings. And I'm like, I will do a fitting until everything is right. I'm not like my work. I have to just, it's something that I need to, I want you to be proud and I want to be proud. So I'm not going to be like, okay, here's your dress. Like, I want to make sure it fits. I want to make sure you're comfortable. When you sit down, is everything comfortable with your shoes? Like, I do like a first fitting, a final fitting. So
Wow.
definitely a process.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I love how much you show how much you love doing this.
Yeah.
Because you said you work full time still yet though. So the ultimate
Yes,
goal is
I
to
work
make
full
this.
time. Right now, it's to the point. It's to the point where it's like I pray, like I'm always praying. Like I have a praying grandma. Like my grandma will call me. I don't know how. Sometimes she knows. She'll call me saying prayer because I'm like trying to balance work, coming home, and then I have my daughter. So, um, yeah, I'm like busy a lot. I'm busy a lot, but it's definitely a blessing. I don't take anything for granted. As much as I make these gowns and people's like, go girl, go girl. I'm always just still trying to improve myself. So I'm at the point now where it needs to be full time. So that's how I got there.
Oh my goodness. You have to go full time because if you're doing
Yes.
all this plus working part full time,
Yes.
I don't even want to try to imagine the kind of things you can create when you have all the time in the day to work on stuff.
Exactly.
Oh
Exactly.
my gosh. I want to be your next subject. if the boyfriend will hurry up and propose, no, let me not put that on Facebook
Listen,
like
come on, come on.
I'll come to you wherever you are because oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Oh, I'm going to travel. I'll travel, especially for bridal. I'm looking like I'm not. There's like to me, I don't like to be stuck in one area. Like stuck in one area. I literally will pack my car up. Anybody knows I got my machine on me all the time. I got my stuff on me. I'm hitting the highway. I'm hitting the highway. Because I mean, you don't grow just staying in one area. You're stagnant. At some point, you max your elevation. Like you need to keep going. So that's where I'm at.
So Maya, come through,
That's
please.
my that's my aunt. That's my aunt. That's my she knows. Like she knows.
I love that. Thank you for the moral support. I'm also hoping it comes through eventually. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have had a great time getting to know you, listening
Yes.
to how much you love what you do and all those pictures. I could look at your pictures all day from all the
Thank
photos
you.
that you have
Thank
on
you.
Facebook. It's just amazing the stuff you can do. The fact that, like I said before, the fact that you only do this part time and they look
Yes.
that amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And now you're blowing my mind even more. Do I have to interview your daughter now too?
Yeah.
Because she's
Oh
smaller.
no, no, no. If you got some candy sitting right there, she'll sit still. But
Oh my
literally
goodness.
her business just kind of like it goes hand to hand what I do. She loves like getting dressed. But to me, for a mom, like not having to worry like where paying for college and stuff, that her money literally goes into account. It's basically like it's just her savings account to fund college, anything in the future. So we literally just put a little bit back in the business, the rest is in her account. So that was just like a quick thing that I could think of, like, so. And now
But
December she'll be in business for a year. So I'm like,
I just think
wow.
that's so genius. I mean,
Yes.
she's still tiny. She's still a baby, sort of. But
Yes.
to start her out with something so small and her growing up doing it and whatever
Yes.
else she may grow into doing, because she may be interested in something else or
Right.
whatever as she
I hope help
grows.
mommy sew. I hope it's helping mommy sew. I
Maybe she'll
pay her
just help
good.
you. If she's like me, she'll just help you iron or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But she helps me
No,
pack her bag. She helps me pack her orders and everything. It's just like a whole team effort. She knows. I let her like help me look at inventory. Like, do you like this? Do you like this? So yeah, it's a process. We have more stuff dropping. I just now that I'm kind of got a break, we'll be just doing like a little photo shoot because she has a little summer collection of clothes. So just once, I'm just building her stuff up because it's all self-funded. So
that's honestly, I think that's so great because then as she grows, she's gonna already have that
yes,
that in her, that entrepreneurial spirit in her
yes.
because she's already experienced what it can do for someone, even as small as she is. And I'm telling you, you two are gonna just take over the world. You're gonna
Oh,
make the
thank you.
dresses. You're gonna make the dresses, and she's gonna decorate everybody
Yes. Listen,
that's it.
I'm trying to employ all my family. I got some special people that help me out in certain areas. So like I'm hoping to like don't leave me. I need them.
All that's left is just to open your own boutique or whatever
Yes.
a store so that
Yes.
all her stuff can be in there. You can have all your dresses everywhere, and I'm
Yes.
telling you,
Yes.
yeah, not to be cheesy or anything, but like what does Baby say in Dirty Dancing? That her sister decorates the world. You guys are gonna decorate the world. That's what your
Oh,
purpose.
thank you. That means a
I
lot.
think that's just so I just love this. This is why I do this. I started Small Biz Highlight. Like I said, this is number 8 episodes. So this is like brand new. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going
You
with the
did a
punches
fantastic
here.
job.
But no, when COVID started and all these people were just out of work instantly, it just
Yes.
really
Yes.
tugged at
Yes.
my heart. And I'm a small biz person. I have small businesses that I do on the side and work full
Yes.
time. So I'm definitely there with you.
Yeah.
But I also know logically I could not pull out my wallet and just pay for like every at least one item out of
Right.
everybody's, because
Right.
I have so many friends who are in something or
I can
items that are
feel you on that part. Just trying to
way out of
support.
my budget. So I started this. This is why I started this Small Biz Highlight. I wanted
Yeah.
to bring small business owners from everywhere, whether whether you own your own business like you do, where you handcrafted items,
Yeah.
people who do services for the house, plumber. It could be a lawyer, anything that you've got going. If you own your own business, I want you on here because I
Yes.
want
Yes.
your communities to know that you exist. Because
Yes.
there's so many sad moments where there's too many times where in the communities of people, but you never
Right.
know what they do for them, for their like
Right.
their job or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my way of, saying, hey, world, here's Satin Monroe. You need a dress? She's the go-to person.
Thank
Don't go
you.
nowhere else. Don't bother with David's Bridal. Everybody's got a dress from
Thank
David's
you.
Bridal.
Yes.
You
Be
go to
original.
Satin Monroe. I don't know what copyright infringement I just violated by saying David's Bridal, but any bridal shop. My bad. I'm still learning. Do not shut me down. No, but seriously, thank you so much for taking
You're
the time to
welcome.
be on here. This was so much fun talking to you.
Thank you.
Um,
I appreciate it. I definitely
Now that I know
appreciate the
you come up to
opportunity.
Harrisburg, there's no excuse. I live in New Cumberland. We got to get
Okay.
together. I got to
Yes,
meet you in
absolutely.
person now.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, if you are watching us live, thank you for taking the time to watch us live. If
Thank
you
you.
are if you are checking us out on replay, please let us know in the comments that you're checking us out on replay. We appreciate you checking it out after the fact. Like I said, please reach out to her on her personal page if that's what you're interested in. She does have an Instagram with a ton more photos for you to gawk at, like I have been. And worst comes to worst, there's always me. I can always try to get you in touch with her if you're
Yes.
interested in learning more information. You all have a great evening, and God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.